something that is very often cited by fans as a core element of what makes a good Stargate show Stargate. An element of humor. Richard Dean Anderson brought this in spades for 8 years on Stargate SG-1. SGU was criticized for being too dark and not funny enough. SGU, by the end of 2 seasons, has some of my favorite comedic beats in it, like in Hope with Volker's surgery.
Oh man, that was fantastic, and that was not scripted.
Yeah,
Or
and
getting
iPod.
Yes, or getting accidentally frozen in the stasis chamber near the end of the show. Oh man.
So my number 3 is I want a serious show that doesn't take itself too seriously. Let me unpack this. I want a show that has a sense of adventure, that is to some degree lighthearted. It's fun to go out and explore the galaxy, to find new things, meet new people, get into trouble. There's new opportunities every time that we go through the gate. I want a show that avoids being overly grim and dour, which arguably, again, SGU was, at least in its first season. It was very serious. The characters were fighting a lot. There was an outright coup.
SG1? SGU?
SGU.
SGU.
Did I say SG1?
I'm not sure. I'll go back.
The first season of SGU. So in that regard, right, more humor, more adventure, maybe a show more like SG1 and Atlantis. But on the other hand, I also want a serious show, right? I love The Expanse as a serious show that has great humor, but it's a show that takes itself and its mythology and its stories very seriously. The characters who live in that world are not always winking at the camera. And this I detect if we want to, again, look backwards and critique the shows that we love so much. I think the later years of SG1, the humor got a little on the nose. The humor got a little corny. And I'm thinking of episodes here like Bounty. Like the whole high school reunion plot line was a little bit tongue-in-cheek for me. Characters like Tenet and Jupp. You remember those guys?
Yeah.
Damn you, Cam Mitchell.
Yeah, that's true.
It's funny, but it's a different kind of sense of humor than RDA brought.
It has a comic book texture to it, where I think it has that balance of that kind of humor and that kind of seriousness at the same time. Where if you let the pages speak to you, it comes out serious, but also very much like, God forbid we take our villains too seriously. Which is kind of what they did a little bit more with Iori at the end. But it sounds like what you're basically asking for is the best of SG1 in the next show.
The best of all of them, I think. SG1, Atlantis, and SGU all did this in various degrees of success at various times in their lives. But yeah, for me, humor is an important part of Stargate, but too much or the wrong humor that's a little bit too wink, wink, nudge, nudge, kills the immersion, honestly, the storytelling.
Yeah. That's fair. Good one. I like. Very good. We had the honorable mentions. We had the core 12. I hope you have been entertained by this as much as we certainly have. And yeah, that's a good approach. I really hope Brad didn't watch. Not because I want him to implement these things, but because some of our ideas are really not that great. So. In terms of
I hope Amazon is listening. There are a bunch of nerds all over the world who want Stargate.
On that point,
want a new Stargate now that is created by Brad Wright and in this universe that we love.
Yep, absolutely. I completely 100% concur, and hire us to help.
We're available for consulting and bar mitzvahs.
That's right, exactly. Very good. Thank you for watching this clip from Dial the Gate. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving us a thumbs up with that like button. It will encourage the algorithm to show this to other Stargate fans. Also, please consider sending this to a fellow Stargate friend. I also want to invite you to subscribe to future episodes right here on YouTube. We are a live show, so changes are likely to happen all the time. And if you plan on joining us live, you'll want to be the first to know. Be sure to visit dialthegate.com for the complete guest schedule so you'll know when to join us and ask your very own questions to our guests. See you on the other side.